A coalition comprising Oil Watch Nigeria, Workers' Rights Alliance, and concerned citizens has called for the immediate arrest and prosecution of Bayo Ojulari, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited (NNPCL) over alleged involvement in a $21 billion corruption scandal, equivalent to 34.6 billion naira. The coalition, during a peaceful protest at the EFCC headquarters in Abuja, also at the National Assembly, accused Ojulari of being a true owner of the fund reportedly found in the account of Abdullahi Bashir Aske, who was recently detained by the EFCC. The group alleged that the money uncovered during Aske's detention was illicitly obtained and traced back to Ojulari. Further allegations labeled against the NNPCL boss included abuse of office, extravagant living, use of shell company for inflated contracts and kickbacks, as well as obstruction of justice. The coalition said these actions have undermined public trust and damaged the reputation of President Bola Tinubu's administration. The coalition announced plans for a 3-day protest starting from August 1st at key locations in Abuja, including the National Assembly, the NNPCL headquarters, and the EFCC office. They demanded Ojulari's immediate sack, arrest, and thorough investigation to restore public confidence and demonstrate zero tolerance for corruption. The coalition therefore urged President Bola Tinubu to act swiftly to protect his administration's credibility and ensure that Nigeria's oil wealth is used in the public interest.
With the coalition of Oil Watch Nigeria Workers' Rights Alliance and concerned citizens stand united today to confront a grave injustice and that threatened the soul of our nation and undermine the credibility of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. We're here to demand the immediate arrest and prosecution of Mr. Bayo Ojulari, Group Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, who has been directly implicated in a massive corruption scandal. His actions have plugged Nigeria into a crisis of trust and economic sabotage. And we will not stand idle by while one individual greed tarnish our collective future. The evidence against Ojulari is damning, and the EFCC must act swiftly to bring him to justice. Bayo Ojulari's implication in $21 million scandal. The recent detention of Abdullahi Bashir by the Economic and Financial Commission, EFCC, for 3 days has exposed a staggering corruption scandal at the heart of NNPCL. Hask, a close associate of Ojulari, confessed to the EFCC that the $21 million found in his account, equivalent to approximately 34.65 billion naira at the current exchange rate of 1,650 naira to a dollar, belongs to Bayo Ojulari. Let us be clear. This is not a trivial sum. 34 billion 650 million naira is an absolute amount of money, enough to fund critical infrastructures, healthcare, or education for millions of Nigeria. Yet, this fortune was allegedly stashed in an account that previously held a mere $5,000, which is equivalent of 8.25 million. This revelation alone demands the immediate arrest and prosecution of Bayo Ojulari to uncover the full extent of his illicit dealing and ensure justice for Nigeria people. Ojulari's actions are inflicting an irreparable harm on President Tinubu's reputation. His leadership at NNPCL has fostered a culture of corruption, eroding public confidence in the government's commitment to transparency, allowing him to remain free, send a dangerous signal, and corruption is tolerated at the highest level. Credible reports suggest Ojulari has actively interfered with EFCC investigation, to shield his allies, delaying justice and allowing corrupt practices to flourish. Such actions are an affront to the rule of law and demand his immediate arrest. Our demand: we call on the EFCC to immediately arrest and prosecute Bayo for his alleged role in the 34.65 billion naira scandal and other corrupt practices. The evidence provided by Huck's confession is sufficient to warrant his detention and thorough investigation into the financial dealing.